Hey guys, so I thought I would come on here and show you how I did this look. And if you want to continue watching and see, then just, yeah, keep on watching. I'm just going to get right into it. This is my C palette. And I'm going to take this Suva Beauty shade right here called Honey Face. But of course, you don't really have to, get the same company, or you can just use whatever pink you have. And these are very pigmented, so I would suggest use a very light hand when you do go into it. And I'm just using tapping motions right now, and then I'm going to blend. And you want to start in the inner portion of the eye and go upward. I hope everyone had a good Memorial Day weekend. I know that that's long past, but I didn't get a chance to come on here during that time. It's really good. We had family over, and we had a lot of food, too much food actually. That's something else that I really want to work on lately, is my eating again, because I've been eating way too much. I do have to say, I really do like these Suva Beauty shadows. I didn't at first, but I think that's because I just didn't know how to work with them. And now I'm just starting to lightly blend, but these actually do blend really well. I'm kind of doing a cut crease thing, as you can tell. I have been trying to play around more with eyelashes, and I did have eyelashes on today, but I think I'm not used to them, and they just feel really heavy and really uncomfortable just because I'm not used to them. So I just said screw it and took them off, and just left my mascara on, because there was nothing really wrong with my mascara. So as you can see, I'm creating a winged shape. I am so glad. I'm not, you know what, I'm just not even really going to talk about it much, but that drama, there's been a lot of drama lately here on YouTube. I miss the days, I've been around YouTube a long time. It just doesn't seem that way because I've had multiple accounts. I've deleted accounts and put one back up. I kind of wish that I didn't delete my old account, because I had some kind of fun stuff on there, but I was a teenager. I was like 16, and it's so crazy to me to think that like YouTube has been around since I was like 16 years old, and now I feel like a dinosaur because I started rewatching Lonely Girl 15. I know. Does anybody remember Lonely Girl 15? Probably not. So I cleaned my brush a little bit, and I'm just going to blend. But yeah, Lonely Girl 15 was a thing, and everyone thought she was real. That was drama. That was the most like drama we thought was possible here on YouTube. Now I'm going to take this purple shade, and I'm going to take Poison Plum from Sugar Pill, and it's just this, if I can get it, it's this really bright plum color. And again, just dab lightly. Lonely Girl 15, that was crazy back then. And it's so weird to say back then because I feel like a dinosaur. And as you can see, I'm just patting it now on the outer corner to make that V shape. I just want to get that color. And now with YouTube, you know, I mean, I miss the days back in YouTube when literally it really was just a place to hang out. Like normal people were on there, you know, like we're on here, you know, just posting random videos for their friends and family to see. And it wasn't about clickbait or the views or getting rich and famous, because now I feel like that's all it's known for now. And you know, there are drama channels, people slandering other people for views, which I do not think is cool. I don't like it when people, you know, slander people's name for views just to get ahead. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just really packing it on and blending. Some good things are happening with me. I don't really talk about my mental health at all, especially now, because I feel like a lot of people are crying mental health. And I shouldn't say that because I don't want to take away anyone's like mental health or issues. But it just seems like a word that's being thrown around here on YouTube now, and it's a lot of people are saying now that they don't want to talk about their issues on here anymore because people, you know, like to say shit and belittle people and say like, well, you don't have this and you don't have that, and I think you have this and I think you have that, which that is self-diagnosing or diagnosing somebody when you're not a doctor. And I don't think anybody should tell anybody else what they think that they have or don't have. If you think that there is something wrong with you, I definitely think that you should go to a doctor. And one thing that does really, really grind my teeth is when people talk about getting off medication like it's just all willy-nilly, and you know, oh, I don't feel good, oh, I don't feel this, I feel this type of way, and you know, blah blah blah. And that's been going around too, I've noticed here on YouTube, is people talking about getting off their medication and just kind of telling people that, not telling them that it's okay, but they keep telling people that that's the way it should be or something. And I'm like, no, like you are not supposed to just quit your medication cold turkey. Please go see a doctor if, you know, you're thinking about getting off medication. I have been medicated my entire life since I was in 3rd grade, and I have had insomnia for the majority of my life, and I am just now 2 weeks medication free. And let me tell you guys, it was a long process. Probably it took like 3 or 4 years to get off of this medication. It wasn't like I quit cold turkey, I don't know what to do, my body feels this type of way, and it was really, really hard on me. And I think a lot of people are misreading things about medication. I hope I'm making sense, but it's like one of my biggest pet peeves now is a lot of people are saying, well, my biggest pet peeves is when people say, oh my gosh, my OCD is coming out, like I need to clean or organize, and I'm like, I bet you don't even know what OCD truly is, especially unless you have it. If you have OCD, then of course you know what OCD is. Let me get my cutting the crease brush and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back and I have my little, this is a brush from Michaels that everyone has been using. And this is the Winsor & Newton brush. Actually, that's not the one that I use. I just use this little brush from Real Techniques. It's supposed to be a lip brush. Use it to cut the crease, and I am going to get my concealer from Maybelline, and we're going to start cutting the crease. Oh, whoops, that's not all. This concealer brush from It Cosmetics. It's just a normal concealer brush. Let's hold that thought and let me cut this crease. So, yeah, I am officially medication free after a long period of time. And you know, OCD is not just about cleaning. You know, I think people, what's that word? I think that they just associate OCD with like being obsessively organized and needing to clean everything. OCD is not just about, you know, being overly neat and overly clean, which I am, but it's called obsessive compulsive disorder for a reason. You think about every little thing. I was just watching somebody talk about their home being broken into, and you know, they were saying how they always have been obsessive about locking their doors and checking their doors over and over again at night. And I do that same exact thing over and over again. It'll be a good 15-10 minutes before I actually go to sleep, because I will be up constantly throughout the night doing obsessive things. Normal people, you know, they can leave. This does come into organization and cleaning, but normal people, you know, they can leave a couple of items of clothing on the floor and say, oh, you know, I'll just get it later. With me, if I leave one thing on the floor, on my bedroom floor, I will think about that all day until I actually get up and pick it up. You know, like I said, it's called obsessive compulsive disorder for a reason. And a lot of people say, like, I wish I was that organized. Like, sometimes I wish I was OCD, and no, you don't. Like, come into this mind for a few days, you wouldn't last a day in my mind. You know, I obsess about, like I said, I obsess about everything. And I don't only have OCD, you know, I have anxiety, social anxiety. I have something called velocardiofacial syndrome. And this stuff is just what I was born with. It's what comes with the syndrome. So that is the crease cut. Yeah. You know, it comes with the syndrome. And asleep, the open heart surgery when I was 3 years old. The heart defect, everything, you know. Syndrome comes with a multitude of things. And I rarely really talk about this. But, oh, and that's not what I want to do first. I'm glad I stopped. Go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette. You can get any purple like this color. I'm going to just dip into this color right here. And yes, it is a shimmery color that I'm about to put in the crease area. Not really the crease area, but I'm going to like make it into a wing. Kind of thing. So I'm just dabbing that. Dabbing, dabbing, dabbing. Yeah, I had open heart surgery when I was 3 years old. I had a palate surgery, not a cleft palate, but my muscles to my tongue, I had a lot of choking problems when I was little. I would choke on everything that I ate. And my mom had to call the ambulance a multitude of times. Yeah, it was just rough. But I had a palate surgery to fix my muscles in my tongue, I think. And the velocardiofacial syndrome, that has something to do with the 22nd chromosome. If you want to look it up, I would just look up DiGeorge syndrome. That's easier. Now I'm going in with my favorite duochrome shade palette, my little Z palette, and I'm going to take this color right here. This is just your average like shifting duochrome lavender blue shade. If I can get it out. Okay, so you can't get this anymore, but this is a Cakewalk from ColourPop. But if you just use something like, oh geez, if you just use something like Blacklight from Makeup Geek, or even Prowlin or Howlin from ColourPop, which is still available. These are from the Amethyst Phantom, you know, Makeup Geek's Phantom. Just any kind of blue, like purple. Yeah, any kind of blue, pink, purple shift will do. Now I'm going to take, I don't know what I'm doing. Where's my brush? Okay. But yeah, just look up DiGeorge. But yeah, I just think that people are kind of making a mockery of mental health. And, you know, it really just irks me as someone who actually has mental health, someone who's actually diagnosed with OCD and with social anxiety and depression, and you know, someone who actually has been through. And I'm not saying that nobody here who's talking about mental health has been through a lot. I mean, there are people who do talk about their mental health issues on here, and I really, really sympathize with them. And I'm just saying the people who cause drama out of it, the people who call other people out. Oh yeah, so I took a glitter glue, NYX's glitter glue, and just put that where I cut the crease. And now I'm going in with that flat brush, and I am taking that really pretty blue pink shade. And you want to tap it, you don't necessarily want to sweep it, especially with glitter glue, because I don't think that it'll turn out the way that you want it to. But yeah, I'm getting sick of that aspect of YouTube, with YouTube, and I was just going back to nostalgia days of watching Lonely Girl 15 and thinking that was real, and then turns out she's not real. Yeah, we thought that was drama back in the early days of YouTube. I also remember Bowie's chick is still on here, but she doesn't make as much videos as she used to. I mean, I would watch her constantly. I would be one of those people to like refresh the YouTube page. I know it looks like I'm patting on a lot, but I just want to make sure that it's opaque enough. Oh wow, look at that. That is so beautiful. Now, for the fun part, I'm going to take the Stila Glitter and Glow called Gypsy, and it's this really pretty, like, it's one of those purple, green, gold shifters. I told you, anything that shifts or has a duochrome in it, I need to do it. I'm just taking that same lip pencil brush. Oh wait, no, I'm not actually, I lied. I'm taking this Winsor & Newton one from Michaels. And I'm taking a little bit off, I took a little bit off of the handle. And I'm going to place that like above. I'll just show you, it's kind of hard to explain. I also remember this one gal on YouTube. Her name was Paid to the Order of Two. Her YouTube is gone, unfortunately. She had a lot of, you know, problems herself, I think. She went through a lot of stuff over the YouTube years. I really hope that this is not drying out. That would be so, so sad. Okay, please don't dry out. I know that I'm keeping the cap on. It's making me nervous. I need to hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. But yeah, I'm kind of doing that glitter cut. I'm sorry I'm quiet. I'm trying to concentrate with this one. I've also been getting back into reading again, so that's positive. Hopefully, maybe what I'll do is, if you guys are interested, maybe what I'll do is a catching up on what I read every month thing. I've also been kind of coloring a little bit again lately. Alright, we have the glitter. Oh, that's so pretty. Makeup makes me so happy. Putting the glue cap on. I need to fix this situation. I'm fixing my lips. It's better than what it was. This is the NYX Glitter Goals. And I cannot see. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, but it's the purple base. I'm gonna get more of these. Anything glitter, I'm like, yep, I'm getting more of that. So now for eyeliner, I don't know if these are eye safe, the NYX Liquid Suede, but I don't have anything this color with my Jeffree Star lipsticks, so I am going to finally take that Winsor & Newton brush from Michaels, and, well, that's a lot of it. I was going to say take a little bit. Stop moving, please. I was going to say take a little bit, but that's a lot of it. My cat is like, what is she doing? My mom is talking to herself. Send help. Okay, that's a little bit big than what I wanted. These smell really good though. These do kind of smell like root beer. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to do this off camera. Okay, well that took a little bit longer than expected, but for the lower lash line I used Perpetual Purple from the LA Girl eyeliners. These are okay. When I put them underneath the lower lash line, they feel kind of gritty and a little bit sticky, so I don't know how I feel about that. And I mean, but we'll see. This is only like my second time using this, so we'll see. And then for the inner corner highlights, I used the Fenty Kilowatt Foil 7-Day Weekends. Man, wouldn't that be nice? 7-day weekend. And I'm going to take, I'm going to take this, it's an angled brush from the Naked Heat. And I'm just going to tap that on the inner corner. So yeah, it's the pink side. And this does make a really pretty inner corner highlight. And I like to blend it out like this. Alright, there you have it with the eyes. For the bronzer, I used the Park Avenue Princess. This is the sample that I'm trying to use up. For contour highlight, I used the HD Pro contour, and I used this shade. Let me just kind of redefine this a little bit. Oh, and I also did use this for highlight as well. I used this white shade for highlight. Pretty, pretty. I used this makeup brush. I love the peach one. It's so cute. I used the Peach and Glow. So this side right here, of course. I only dipped in it once. Just once. There we go. I took my new ColourPop Honeymoon Super Shock shadow with my Anastasia brush, and that is so pretty. Went over that a tad bit. I also dabbed it with my finger. I'm gonna take my sponge, dab that out a little bit. Just making sure everything is, you know, the way I like it. What do you think, you guys? I really like it. This side is a little bit messed up because it's been wearing a lot longer than this side. Yeah, that is the look for today. And the eyeliner is the Maybelline. The eyeliner mascara is the Colosal. And I really do like these. They really volumize my lashes quite a bit. And this is my Real Technique sponge. I don't know about this sponge either. I was spoiled on my Tarte sponge, and now I'm like, I don't know if I like the feeling of this sponge. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I will see you guys in the next video. Please leave a comment if you liked, and subscribe. Of course, you don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. I will just see you around.